sparks fly high, a molten rain in Derek's garage, easing the pain, grinding metal, the rhythm's raw, building speed, defying all law, burning rubber.
Well, howdy doody. Well, hopefully y'all enjoyed the last one. At least the dumpster fire that it was. Ended up doing some stuff to Hank already and filmed very little of it. Mainly, I was working on this rear hatch here. And this stupid latch system that Ford decided to come up with this car. So let me give you the rundown on it. You pull this handle here. Now, mind you, this tailgate's crappy. You pull that handle. That handle pulls these things right here down. They go whoop to release this window. Weep. Okay, fine. But then also, it's got these little tumblers. Where are you? Aha! It's got these latches. Right? There goes your window. And that rotates. Click, 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 click. For the latch. That is actually the latch system itself. Then it's got this twist, right? It's got these long rods that go to it. Like this. It's got two of those. But the best part about it is they had a little clock spring or torsion spring, whatever you want to call it, that was in those. And when I cleaned these things up, because they were pretty grimy, I cleaned them up in some evapor rust that came out pretty dang good. And these springs, both of them, just can't find them. These damn things on eBay is the cheapest ones I can find, were $325 per side. But wait, there's more. Not only do you have one of those over here, one of those over here, and a rod on each side, and this here latch, another rod. Then you got this gizmo. It's your lock mechanism and all that stuff. That's where, all that stuff. And that's a pain in the butt to get in. I already had it set up. And it didn't work. Go figure. And honestly, just a little bit agitated here recently with this car. But I ain't gonna let her whoop me. Because what did I do? I made it to where that is latched. That still comes open, but it stays shut. I'm mainly worried about the tailgate coming up and all my stuff falling out if I do something stupid. So, what did I do? Well, Derek, what did you do? I put the little bolts so you would see off the doors on there because I wanted it to be closed, and it's now closed. So, you got it. You go, huh? Like, oh no, my tailgate is now open. Wow, it is magic. The tailgate is now latched and secure. Oh, wow. That don't work, but it looks like it works, don't it? Ta-da! So that's what we did. And then also, I did another thing. Ta-da! I covered the seat there. And give you a little looky in there. Ooh. I actually took the time to do that. We'll do a little time lapse when I did that. Got some hog nose or hog ring pliers. These little deals here. I got two different kinds because I didn't know how they were going to react. But this is like your economy version of hog ring pliers. And then you got these jokers right here. By the way, they will go into your finger pretty quick because they're pointy. These are a little bit thicker. And I got these right here. They work just fine either way. They're a little bit easier to bend. You know, you put them in there like this. And then line them up first. And then you put your material in there and your little rod and you just give it a squeeze. Just like that. And look, it's a ring. Magic. But bought 2 things of those, and the blankets, I got a couple blankets. Well, I bought 3 a while back, and that took 2. I was kind of hoping to use 2 on the front and then 1 on the rear, but it didn't work like that. It came out pretty decent though. I did some foam. The foam that was in there was all crunchy, so the I don't know if you remember, but the top part of the seat, the vinyl part of the seat was just like, it was plastic. So what I did is put some glue on it and used some more material known as a moving blanket and folded it up twice and used it for a cushion. And it's actually pretty soft. It'd be nice to ride. And there's a lot more room in the back of this thing than there is in the front. Just going to put that out there. I wonder why these things were popular back in the 50s and 60s. Bring back station wagons, damn it. But, yeah, this time I'm going to pull the front seat out. I'm going to try to figure out how to keep it from reclining back on me. It does like a little thing. I didn't think truck seats were supposed to recline back like that. Not crazy back, but when you got my chunky self and my tall friend Brent in here, we went from this to this to this to this to this. We realized we were really comfortable, but for some reason, I couldn't see the road anymore. So I'm going to get that seat out, and I'm going to see if I can't take it apart and do the top, completely separate, and then the bottom completely separate, but it may not work like that, so I might have to work around that. But I'll do a little time lapse on that, and what else did I do? I got a misfire. I think I got to get some plugs. Plugs are new in there, but at one point, I don't know if you remember the one video, had it run a little bit fat, had it run a little bit lean, and it's weird because it's only a misfire when you're going onto a load in speed. Like if you do, like a power brake or whatever, it don't do it. So it's kind of weird, but ain't nothing big. It definitely feels like it's some kind of ignition. Like I got a bug in my mouth. Golly. Stupid freaking insect. Anyways, ignition issue, a secondary ignition issue. And so we'll go from that. I'm just a little frustrated, so I'm going to figure it out. Just not right now because I pulled my temper tantrum earlier. So, wah. Oh, yeah. Another thing I did. Kind of see the exhaust pipe there. Redid the exhaust just a little bit. They were coming straight out. They weren't coming out far enough. Even though they looked better, kind of tucked up underneath, like the body was here, and, they were tucked up underneath pretty good. But it was causing crazy resonation inside the truck or inside the car. But now with that little bit sticking out, and I kind of did it at a 45-degree angle instead of going straight out, just kind of like, whoop, cowboy style, I guess if you want to call it that way. And sounds a lot better inside, not as crazy loud. But going down the road, sounds pretty good. You can actually hear the exhaust outside the car, not inside the car. And it knocked down the smell a good bit too. And let's see what else. Cleaned up the Ford emblems for the front of that. The one piece I had, I got the Ford emblems, so yay! I'm going to figure out how to put them on there because those clips are absolutely impossible to find. But enough flapping of the gums. Yeah. But see what we can do there. And yeah. I'm actually kind of excited because my knee feels great, even though I kind of dislocated my toe the other day on the other foot. It's plus to having paramedic as a neighbor. Thank you, bud. He didn't go on 3 like he said. Nah. But anyways, we're going to do that. And yeah, tinkering on with it. I'm going to continue to do that. Still open the, out in the open for trade or anything like that. Got a couple of people actually, got a couple cool offers. I got some, talks to some people that were absolute freaking waste of my time. You know what? Let's rant about that, shall we? I cannot control myself with Facebook Marketplace. I can't. I just can't do it. If you're a car guy, you understand. You just can't control yourself. Wake in the morning, Marketplace. Going poop, Marketplace. Stoplight too long, Marketplace. I mean, it's just that, which is awesome. But the people on there, I kid you not. I had a particular person in Alabama that made the offer to me for the car. I was like, I really liked it. It was the 50 Ford. There happened to be a small block Chevy in there too. I was like, awesome. Made a deal. Was supposed to go Friday. Leave Friday. Last Friday. Was supposed to leave last Friday to go take Hank to this person. I was going to drive Hank to this person 2.5 hours away and trade cars. Well, we made that agreement on Wednesday. Thursday, I seen it was sold. I didn't hear it from them or their listing. I seen the person that bought it got it. And when I asked them, I was like, so we still on for Friday? They looked at it, read it. That's exactly what I got from them. Nothing. Just not a, oh yeah, I sold it or anything. Just common courtesy, man. Just, I don't know, being human. If you don't want to do the deal, you tell people. It's not that bad of a thing. And that's happened a couple times. Some wacko in Jacksonville with I can't even go on that, but that guy was not right up here. I'm not right, but this dude was way off. I keep on getting notifications. He has changed the listing and the price on this thing 15 times within 3 days. And then he messaged me this morning asking if I wanted to trade a Ranger for a motorcycle. Where the hell did that come into the deal? Anyways, but yeah, it's just one of those things, man. You're going to have to deal with the people and then is it available? And then, of course, you say yes. And they read it and they don't say anything. Let's do an reenactment. Hey, is this available? Why, yes. Are you interested? I hate them people. Okay, rant's over. But yeah, it's still up for trade. I'm going to continue to work on it because, it's my old car. I'm going to drive it. This Saturday is the 14th. So game plan is me and Brent are going to drive the wagons up to a barbecue at Southern Fried Rides up in Jefferson, a.k.a. I think it's Athens technically, Georgia. That's about a little over 2 hours and 20 minutes from Brent's house. So like 2 hour and a half for me. So we're going to drive it up there and we're going to go back roads because 285 and all that is absolute freaking mess. Ay, ay, ay. But going to drive that up there, enjoy that. Going to listen to Hot Rod Walt and Psycho DeVille's and Slim and Jim's and eat some barbecue and probably watch some burnouts and look at some cool cars. Who knows? I might come home with a different car. I don't know. Maybe. Oh, also, we met a really cool guy this weekend that had a whole bunch of 57s. And it was kind of, I'll leave that. I ain't going to post the dude's cars up. But, man, he had some beautiful cars. Beautiful. Made me really, really anxious even being in the garage. But let's see what we can do about getting the seat out. Okay. Ooh, look above.
Sparks fly high, a molten rain in Derek's garage, easing the pain, grinding metal, the rhythm's raw, building building speed.
All right, got the seat apart. And as you've probably seen before, this seat was actually out of a 95-ish F-150. So, and it's the single cab. So the back is open here. I'm gonna make a board and put in here, or might even just see if I can get away with just putting a pretty sturdy foam back here when I recover it. I'm not an upholstery person. The seat works good. And actually, the spots I was talking about with the leaning back, there's actually these little tabs here. I didn't see a bolt or a threaded hole or anything on it, but actually the lower part of the seat does have a portion for the, or a hole for the bolt. So that's cool. But we're gonna wrap this. I think before I do that, I'm probably gonna take a little time and do the top portion last, because I'm gonna paint the arms and all that stuff, because you'll see them. Paint them black. I ain't really worried about underneath the seat, because the seat's in really good condition. That's why I paid what I did at a swap meet for it. But I'll wrap it with the blanket and everything. And yeah, it'll do pretty good. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do it. I don't know if I'm going to try my luck at trying to make like a slide over cover on it, or if I'm just going to do it like the other ones and then put the board on top of it and you won't see it. Again, not an upholstery guy. I can't afford upholstery, period. And I might see if there's anything I could do about these seat slides. Because the way that this is, because of the way that it is, the seat goes forward after it. It's just stupid. I had to put it all the way forward so people, when they got in the back seat, wouldn't hit their feet on the slide. So, but well, we'll figure that here in a little bit. Okay.
Where the wild ones roam, welding and wrenches making a new home. Crazy as hell, but we're never alone in Derek's garage, metal and bone. Fumes of gasoline, a sweet bitter perfume. Every busted knuckle fighting off the gloom. Another beat up chassis escaping its tomb. From the junkyard silence to a thunderous boom. Derek's garage where the wild ones roam, welding and wrenches making a new home. Crazy as hell, but we're never alone in Derek's garage, metal and bone. Some say we're reckless, some say we're fools, but this ain't just work, it's our own set of rules. Through the grind and the grind, we're forging our tools against the grain, breaking all their schools.
All right. Turn this fan down. Now the camera does it no justice, because those lines are absolutely straight and they're not crooked. Did I mention that I wasn't an upholstery guy? I don't think it came out too bad. Probably should clean that table off, because now I got gunk all over it. But it is what it is. I think I've done have enough fun for tonight. So I'm gonna cut the holes on the back of it for the back and then the sides here. And then I think I'm gonna go have me a nice cold beverage, non-alcoholic, and go take a shower and go to bed, because I gotta go to work in the morning. I don't even know what time it is. Oh, yeah, it's way late. Oh well, it is what it is. Party. Until, well, not tomorrow, because tomorrow's my beautiful wife of 26 years is her birthday. What birthday, you ask? Well, I'm not that stupid. But anyways, it's her birthday tomorrow. I'm going to take her out and wine and dine her. Yay! All right. How's my hair look? Good? That's like a truck. Look like the overweight version of a butthead. Well, can't see from over there. Come here. Voila. El Cito El Dono. Aww. And I got asked today, it's like, Derek, why are you doing the interior yellow? I'll tell you why. I'm a dumbass. Because I'm kind of colorblind. And I could have swore this was a tan. This part right here. All this. Right here. Could have swore that was tan. And I already had the back seat done. So, oh well. So we're going to get this thing stuck in here and admire it. And probably going to end the video like that. Because I am tired. And it's Wednesday. I haven't put out a video, and I'm going to try to get it out there tomorrow because tomorrow's Thursday, the day after Wednesday, which is today, and I'm going to try to get it done. I'm okay. I'm okay. So, but yeah, it came out really good. I'm kind of ecstatic about it. Very nice. So let's put it in the car, shall we?
Raising hell for Dale, that's a creed. Planting the seed for ultimate speed. Trying to be like Biff, pushing the line. This roaring engine, truly divine. Tell it for Biff, we ride the storm. In Derek's garage, forever reborn. Grinding, burning, never surrender. The spirit of speed, the ultimate sender.
Well, I got the seat in there. Looks pretty good. Back seat looks pretty good. Feels pretty comfortable too. Except for one small issue. No, not because I'm fat. The way I had to mount this thing doesn't slide back and forward enough because one, the slides don't work. Because hashtag it was a truck. But remember that whole problem with the back seat? You know, we lean on it and woo! Well, I put the bolts in like they were supposed to be. Well, now it's got me at a full 90 degree, which is not bad comfortable wise, but now I'm in the steering wheel. You know, that seems like a tomorrow problem. Yeah, it's going to be a tomorrow problem because, frankly, I'm tired and I got this done. I'm going to do some spark plugs on Ole Hank tomorrow. We'll probably video that too. Adjust this seat. And, yeah, and put a tail shaft seal in Hank. Hopefully tomorrow. And then Friday, should have Friday to kind of look it over, and game plan is to drive up to basically Athens or Jefferson for a barbecue slash car show slash music. Anyways, it's like a barbecue thing up at a place called Southern Fried Rides. They sell a lot of old classic cars and pretty badass rides. I'm gonna go up there and check them out. Missed the last couple ones, so I'm gonna try to make this one and Old Hank. It's a good 2.5 hour ride. Brent's probably going to ride up with me and Ernestine. So we're going to do the back roads and all that stuff. And hopefully it doesn't break down. Because you listen up, Hank. If you break down in the middle of nowhere, I'm leaving your ass there. I'm serious. But get that took care of, and yeah. Well, I'm going to go in here and take a shower and drink some cold liquid of something non-alcoholic and put this video together. But if you got it made this far through the video, I appreciate it, and I appreciate the ones that have been following me and subscribe, and I appreciate the ones that are going to going to subscribe, you're going to hit that button right now. Right now, you're going to do it. You're going to do it. You're going to do it, and you're going to like it. Yes. Anyways, stop being creepy. Yeah. But yeah, thank y'all for the ones that follow me and all that stuff. Really do appreciate it. I'm not the best at this YouTube thing, but I like to think that I make people laugh, kind of, sort of, maybe a little bit. I don't know. And I like cars. But yeah. Getting there, little things at a time. Funny part is, watch this. Watch this. No features. He's ugly, but he starts up like a dream. Crap, it's like me. This is like literally me as a car. Ugly, fat. Anyways, thank y'all for watching. Yeah, other stuff that I usually say. We'll see you out there on the road, and we'll holler at you.
My way, making it real, raising hell for Dale, that's a creed. Planting the seeds for ultimate speed, trying to be like Biff, pushing the line.